Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214-218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
4 FM ena anofai wasugusua utie ubenya ye wo Android no so ubenya ye wo TuneIn ubenya ye wo Alexa ubenya ye wo Facebook live and colored eninti anofai bra Facebook na behwe mene lawyer Eunice yaji akonwa anofai na ye ne wo eba besua ade na wadwene mu adaho wo hunu ekwanya wo befa so a wo hu nkoka aban amani mu na enkrata semuno so yasisi suye ama kama na tire se sisi die wa na wokro anopai tachire wunu ya ne se oba Facebook a on share on like na on comment na tire se enwa no kai hunu se ubetimi di winsem ni bi so afa Facebook ho edi amaye ye yiyi ano edi amawo anopai eha eye Rainbow Radio International ye call Tottenham High Road no so street no so na yakofa lawyer Eunice here the number live enkale. Lawyer, me pacho me mawachi anopay.
Major, so prophets, na patron, what to say?
Unyame adom na se wo ho ye de.
Nyamiadum. Patron, busiafo ne asɔrefoɔ ɛ.
Yesu ashira yem pa. Na ye 21 days no so koyi. Unyame
Ai,
nsa edi ahene wo mu pa.
yɛda I think say it's good that at least what online services because sincerely it's not just the physical presence of Nkrofo. So
That's right.
I'm watching I'm on via now log in you are able to just join in and be part of it just like you be physically there and see. Yeah, I'm say for internet ni social media boy ma in yama way ni na no you bet me take a part in. Yeah.
That's right. Any anopay mamema ubi aso ente say BWF Solicitors ye were 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so 7 Sisters landing N15 4NP landing N15 4NP na anopay opese ubuku appointment na utimiko shia lawyer Eunice na oni no edwene wonsam ho na ohwe kwan a obeboa wa bepacho ye office number no 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 anase ubetumi afre 077 127 61884 na wabuku appointment wakuhu lawyer Eunice na adie biara eshetukurum no wadanadi edi achiro na enumnyam no atima yakese lawyer anopai atiefo 8 ai na yentoa so mfiri ho.
Patriyo, Michia Etiefo Nina Mutie Rainbow Radio International. Memamu Nina Achi. Nkɔfo a wɔrehwɛ yɛn wɔ Facebook Live, YouTube so meda mo nyinaa ase sɛ ɛndɛ de moabɛka yɛn ho a yɛdi dwumadie. Me hope sɛ yɛn adom mo nyinaa mo ho yɛ. In regards to your updates, as we usually do every week, I know said there has been a lot of talk about their Secretary of State for the Home Department, Swala Breverman, Eka Efa student dependent skilled workers na and also skilled workers monso a omo eba UK ha. Titiri no dependence of students because of the fact say omo ehun say immigration numbers na increasing nti na omo ka say they want to reduce our immigration numbers by preventing nkorɔfo a wɔbɛba hanom as students from bringing their dependents no with them. Nti na nkorɔfo ebisa sɛ nti yɛbɛgyae skilled workers ne students visas ne nyinaa ana na me say dabi ɛnyɛ saa na ɔmo ka ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmo ka sɛ ɔmo bɛgyae student visas ɛma anaasɛ ɔmo bɛgyae skilled worker visas ɛma ɛnyɛ saa na ɔmo ka ɔmo ɛɛka sɛ because of the numbers of immigrants coming in nti ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo cut down certain areas ɛna ɔmo ehu sɛ nkorɔfo na ɔmo ba hanom as students because omo nkrataa no does not lead to settlement because woba hanom as students a omo expected say wobɛsua w'adeɛ even though the graduate route is available no it does not lead to settlement so woyɛ adwuma wɔ ha na ebi a wɔ adwumamfoɔ no ɛma wo saa COS which is the certificate of sponsorship there and then no will lead to settlement and answer to your indefinite leave to remain. But so student route no so and answer graduate route no so dear and no does not lead to indefinite leave to remain. In say no dear say omo na omo dream say and because no does not lead to settlement and answer indefinite leave to remain. It means say it is better say omo bet to me ama sa students no more ba no ɛmo ma ɔmo akwanya sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo yere anaasɛ ɔmo mba anaasɛ ɔmo kunu no ɛbɛba nti they are looking to change these regulations in terms of their omo ɛde atoto hɔ no. And I know say it's going to affect a lot of people. Currently, no, I don't think say they've put it into any kind of law. Into bibi a waka sɛ ɛbɛyɛ mbra deɛ a definitely yɛbɛma etiefoɔ aso ate. This is something that they've just mentioned because of the fact say ɔmo gye di sɛ yɛ immigration numbers no ɛkɔ soro, but it does not mean say ɔmo begyae sponsorship licenses ɛma anaasɛ ɔmo begyae skilled worker visas no ɛma anaasɛ student visas no crampo nti healthcare workers no nso nkurɔfo star bisa sɛ no nso ɛwɔ hɔ a definitely no ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ in regards to yeah recruitment no I know say ebinom anim sɛ a country like Ghana ɛda red list so but it is not necessarily the case sɛ ɔmo ntumi ɛfa nkurɔfo wɔ Ghana. It just means sɛ woyɛ wɔ advertisement anaasɛ recruitment na it should not be publicly known sɛ recruit nkurɔfoɔ for the health and care worker route nti na yɛnka no sɛ yɛwɔ red list no so but it doesn't mean sɛ ɔmo ntumi ɛmfa nkurɔfoɔ ɛmfiri Ghana ɛmba UK as healthcare workers and as skilled workers. Into red list no is just to say they should not widely advertise and not publicly advertise for such roles no within the country. Into no sano they are just trying to say the advertisements and I say the way I'm recruiting for no should not be on a public scale and as a wide scale. In Senono they are trying to limit those recruitment skills and as a avenues na for edifa so edinya healthcare workers if free places like Ghana, for instance. I know that other countries like the Philippines and some few other countries have an agreement with the UK in see with Omono because they are able to have agents within those countries. They are able to recruit widely from those countries so that they are able to come here as healthcare workers. Into Omono Omoda green list so because of the fact that they have agreements with the NHS not to be able to recruit freely from those countries. Into ɛno sano na to me recruit healthcare workers directly from those countries because they have agreements with them. Into ɛno no ɛwɔ hɔ ɛma saa nkurɔfoɔ na ɔmo ɛba hanom as healthcare workers. I know say sometimes to say a topic here you better discuss it. Nkurɔfoɔ bɛka sɛ okay nti monim nkurɔfoɔ a moyɛ saa nneɛma wei. The government has a wide range of employers in say call that gov the UK website no so they have a wide range of employers almost sponsor license into almost list into almost list of sponsor license holders no ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ a gye di sɛ they have been able to meet the requirements and therefore they are granting them SaaS sponsor license not to be able to recruit nkurɔfoɔ from outside the UK. So advertising na who say betumi anya nkurɔfoɔ from the UK directly there and deɛ betumi nso advertise sɛnea wɔbɛnya nkurɔfoɔ from outside of the UK nti ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ bi. Secondly, say you can't yeah applications na patron bebree sɛ moyɛ applications within the UK into applications within the UK na mohwɛ sɛnea mobɛtumi enya mo share code ne saa nneɛma no a I know so when it comes to nkurɔfoɔ a wɔyɛ skilled workers anaasɛ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔyɛ students krampo no a because they are able to use the immigration app. Nti yɛwɔ app a ɛyɛ app a ɛscreen wɔ nim, and unfortunately it doesn't do the biometrics, but as long as it's able to screen your face and then take a photo of him, no, it is part of the biometrics. And say no, no sano, you wouldn't have to go for a biometric appointment, because wait to me I bibia ewo app no so, and then they would say you can complete the application online. And within that time, once you've been able to complete the application over the decision, ebeba into obi a ɔyɛ application ɛwɔ app no so, whether EU or doing it on the app as an immigrant here in the UK for further leave to remain, no, so almost a visa for share code it is easy for you to then put in your details to say what passports any within any will date of birth, no, and then it will just bring up a share code which you can share with Nkofra Omo a visa, whether it is your employer, whether it is your landlord, any other institution ever say omo wo status ɛwɔ UK kurom ha no, they can view wo status no online by you generating it online. And no no saa no, they just want to be able to know say you have the immigration status and I say legal right to be here. And also bɛboa in terms of their ɔmo ɛka ɛfa biometric cards no ho. Nti ɔmo ɛka sɛ by next year deɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo gyae biometric cards no use so koraa. Nti ɛno no ɔmo ɛnyɛ anaasɛ ɔmo bɛgyae biometric cards no issue. Nti you will not have a physical ID anaasɛ card a wode kyerɛ sɛ wowɔ nkrataa wɔ kurom ha, because biribiara bɛyɛ online anaasɛ biribiara ɛbɛwɔ ɔmo system no so a wobɛtumi ɛde ahwɛ sɛ ae wo nkrataa no ɛyɛ valid. Nti ɛno no saa no na agencies na ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo hu sɛ wowɔ nkrataa no ɔmo etumi nso ehu. And with most decisions no, I believe say wonya wo decision a ɛbɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ oh yɛama wo asetena no from date way to date say. Nti ɛyɛ sɛ wohyɛ ne nso sɛ wo nkrataa no ɛbɛwu saa date way a ɛndeɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wotumi ɛyɛ further leave anaasɛ wo fresh extension application no before wo nkrataa no ɛbɛwu. The only time a onyɛ application is if you have indefinite leave to remain. And if you are saying say oh indefinite leave to remain there, and then now I say we'll make sure say one could snap a for be so for more than 2 years, otherwise and also to me a trim. But as long as you have leave to remain there, it's to me a renew within the due time. Into and also a man confirm more applications from within the UK and so. And then just thirdly, but not the least, in regards to your EU applications, say oh yeah, application within the UK, ama obia oye webusieni, either your I'm kind of say wo ba anaasɛ wo maame wo papa wo nana ɛno deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ saa. But sɛ yɛka sɛ woyɛ application ama wo nua ɔwɔ faase, ɛno no ɛyɛ extended family members. Nti sɛ woka sɛ woyɛ dependency application, which is ebia dependency for wo ba a wadi 21 or over. Ɛno no at least wobɛtumi akyerɛ sɛ wo ba no depend also financially. Nti ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔgye sika ɛfiri wo hɔ ɛtɔ aduane ɛyɛ nneɛma a ɛyɛ sɛ ɔyɛ. Nti whatever it is a akwadaa no hia no, ɔgye sika ɛfiri wo hɔ. Ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo hu ɛwɔ bank statements ɛso, they want to be able to see sɛ deɛ ɔka sɛ ɔboa no no ɛbɛkyerɛ ɛwɔ bank statements so sɛ ampa wode sika ɛma no. But sɛ woka sɛ woyɛ dependency application ama wo nua bi anaasɛ woyɛ dependency application bi ama wo wɔfaase bi deɛ a, and unfortunately no, that is no longer available because almost as extended family members. Into wo extended family members, wunianom, ebi a wo uncle, wo auntie bi, wo wafase bi, ɔmo nyinaa extended family members. So wobɛtumi akyerɛ nko ara sɛ wo family member no direct nti wo ba nkasa ebi a wo birth ne birth cert no kyerɛ sɛ wo ɛna woyɛ papa anaasɛ wo na woyɛ maame. Sɛ wobɛtumi akyerɛ nko ara deɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ direct family members deɛ a ɛndeɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ application no from within the UK. But ɛnyɛ direct family member there, unfortunately, no, since December of 2020, no, omutremu, it is not possible to make such applications from the UK any longer. Into profit not when I'm say yes, no, so now it's here from say na echo.
Emo lawyer nea wagye agum amaye no ɛna yasubusu a yɛtie ba ma membisa wasɛm baako sesei nea abɛtɔ dwa ne sɛ amanfoɔ atwe nkurɔfoɔ de abɛgum nso adwuma no ɔmo nyanyɛ adentia.
Aha. And also san also another issue because say we are employer and now say we are obi a just sponsor license every government so say we man for adwuma say utumi edi ho because license no omo wo ho should I say requirements are say udi ho nti say wo say o fa nkrofo free outside the UK abeye adwuma dia it means say first of all no unni nkurɔfo within the UK a wɔbɛtumi ayɛ adwuma no nti na wɔkɔfa nkurɔfo from outside the UK. Nti you should have a genuine job anaasɛ role available a saa nipa no ɛba abɛyɛ. Sɛ woantumi amma nipa no nso adwuma na nipa no ɛka sɛ okay mempɛ sɛ mɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ wo hɔ because adwuma bi ɛnni hɔ nti mepɛ sɛ mɛswitch kɔ another employer. And also saa no nso you are giving yourself away because saa employee no anaasɛ nipa no a waba no a ɔnyɛ adwuma no ɔbɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ yie do na free wo on wo system no so sɛnea ɔno nso bɛtumi akɔhwehwɛ adwuma ɛwɔ baabi foforɔ. And if you have let's say 50 people doing that, government n'ani bɛba wo so because adɛn na saa nkurɔfoɔ wei nyinaa switch from w'adwuma no to another employer. Wone adwuma no anaasɛ ɔmo na ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo agyae adwuma no. And usually no woyɛ sponsor license na ɔmoyɛ checks. So ɔmo anyɛ checks no at the time of the application na ɔmoyɛ checks no after the application. At any point in time, no, the government can ask people to come and just do random checks. It is almost check wo management system, wo recruitment system. Na adwuma no nni hɔ but wo recruit nkurɔfoɔ deɛ a ɛndeɛ ɛbɛyɛ asɛm kɛseɛ ɛmɛbɛma wo because you are not able to meet ɔmo requirements no. And once they notice that this is an issue, ɔmo bɛtumi agye wo license no nso bebree because unfortunately no you are not meeting omo standards and as omo requirements no and every employer no is called to a standard because it's like you ye juma my home office who recruiting for oh yeah inyama say oh yeah because you are going to be checking those people from time to time and then making sure that they are working you are paying them sikana also kano and then you are also making sure say so they will be able to should I say extend it and I said they will be able to find a way to extend it before their leave expires. And see if you are not meeting those standards, unfortunately, no, they will have to withdraw on my license, no, and I said cancel on my license, no, and then that will mean that it would take more effort to get another license as an employer and so in see more yes no I think say we will have to advise them say more making sure say so recruiting a adwuma no nso ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna sikatua na also betua mo ka no nso ɛwɔ hɔ saa.
Lawyer gyina hɔ mewɔ ɛnɛ deɛ nsɛm na aba no ano ɔdene because mepakyɛw ewu a wofrɛ no wobɛtumi asan aba so ɛnyɛ boapayɔ na metry sɛ mepq but unfortunately no mayi na ntumi a move on time nti mepakyɛw wo a wofrɛ no wobɛtumi aba so lawyer yɛ krado ɛna nɔpa yi nkɔmmɔ no mu ayɛ pii so paa because angla lawyer ɛde point no afiri aba no mewɔ nsɛm bi de boro lawyer ɛnɛ ɛbɛboa wo because lawyer wonim sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛna abɛgu kumu ha ɔmo sɛ sponsorship license na ɔmo baayɛ no adwuma no koraa no ɔmo nya bi na ɔmo ayɛ adwuma no ɔmo nya bi na ɔmo ayɛ o na sɛ mmea m'anim sɛ ɔmo frɛ ask for employment from another company a ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ skill visa ɛna ɔmo kita deɛ a they cannot give them a job. Enti sa o de meba obi aba homa no so meba cho mema wachi ema wakwa aba emo nana wadaroma lawyer aye krado was starting a program here kra and so de ya pa o brani ehwe
over 2 years or more that on the channel. Now, one time we will be time share, we definitely biometric card. 10 years since I want to expiry date share card on campus. Now, card no so they bought more than 10 years. One thing I was telling providing and you say entity or now we not identify that. Because we now get a coin for more than 2 months outside, NI, national insurance, I think they are the money. Now, the person is a lawyer, and the piano, or say, I don't know, every piano, the corporate document that is supposed to announce the lesson from GP and everything again, my work room has a name, because cards and letters, what is video, and
Yeah, I think so because a no time limit application, no, they want to be able to confirm, say, ampa what's not a chrome ha continuously for sa period now no into abia with GP letter or GP into GP no will have a medical record of you attending appointments. And I say or P60s into and also ebe to show say na oye juma into now or hanum for that period every year. They just want to know, say, you've been in the UK, so they will need yearly evidence, which is 6 months or more. And see, let's say last year now may provide the evidence. I may provide the BB from June and December, so that at least they know, say, okay, now or you can do January, June, December to be able to let them know, say, okay, saa nipa wei no na ɔhɔ. But PCCs are a good way to show because I don't know saa no they can confirm say okay saa nipa wei no na ɔyɛ adwuma wɔ ha nti onya ne P60 no. Or if you have bank statements as well, like annual statements, and so you can also provide annual statements as well. And see any evidence that you can provide for on a yearly basis, no, will help.
Okay. It's about everything I just think at the bank statement. One, and I say was Monday, you saw the crap, was all the bank statement from outside, yeah, so there was all the crap, and I said the bank statement 1 hour from that period of which you are supplier.
It helps if you are able to provide other official documents as well. In say a bank statements are you are going to be provided from a 6 monthly interval. In see and no sano, they will want other documents to show as well because sometimes it may be that there are other documents that go through your post. In see apart from bank statements, if you have PCCs, if you have letters from GP or NHS, and also no, they want to see varied documents so that omunim say a genuine thing and yeah, baby or kofa abrem keke to show say who meet the requirements, and they want to know say ampa na or krum ha. And see if it's varied from different sources are ebwa.
You only patch away that information.
Where what the document, you know, they are cutting up baby. And Mary Babes, no, I said daddy, I bet me so renew, na pra. And you say, person almost tell you only say ampa. What your documents, you know, Uti Krum, how do you, Juma, what the bobra, one franc on antenna to keke. And the Onia, men of your doctors, a lawyer say P16, and you will P16 in a fatar to. Na yenkoyeni. Well, Nyame Israel. Nyame Israel. You lawyer, answer ebe move to a net agenda no so no. Me a skill worker. And my depend on Obi. And I may be aba. Me ba bedru yi. Adwuma no kran. Ebi ni ho and am I enti me per se me kope adwuma ba bi foforo. Eno no anamo be na wo se bitu. Then what I mean.
Usually every employer has bibi omo friend no SMS, which is almost management system on omo home office ewo. Into within that management system, you have employees wama almost COS no your certificate of sponsorship no. Into within that SMS and answer management system no, or employees are would they ama home office say omo ye ejuma ma watch almost said employee ni din ni ne date of birth any ne time period that or the ba ye ejuma no is from this date to this date. Nyama wa require from sa employee say ni say. Usually because our system no so say sa nimpa we juma ama assume si company let's say company AB. Into company AB no enim say because assume si juma ama me for 2 years ninti 2 years no so a either say may extend it skilled worker COS no ama no and now say sa skilled worker no obetumi akɔhwehwɛ adwuma wɔ baabi foforɔ because ne term na mede maa no aba ewie. So if on the SMS system 2 years for instance na 2 years no nso yɛ na wopɛ sɛ wokɔfa adwuma wɔ baabi foforɔ because with 2 years nso yɛ no nti saa other employer no want to me issue with COS. So it is important say sa employer na oye AB no obetumi aka say AB a asumesi A no obaye no na AB a wakɔfa baby AB a na edwuma ebia eni ha nti say ọkọ asumesi ɛhɔnom akɔyɛ adwuma nti ɛsɛ saa employer AB no release so every in the system no so say you are no longer working for AB nti ɛno no saa no ɛsɛ wokɔyɛ adwuma ɛma asumesi a woka sɛ wokɔyɛ adwuma ama no. But it is important say that also brings attention to employer no because adenti na yɛ sɛ saa employee no so ọkọ asumesi hɔnom na ɔkɔyɛ adwuma adanti na womaa ne 3 years whereas wonim sɛ wonni saa adwuma no for that period of time. So it's important sɛ wo issue COS anaasɛ certificate of sponsorship na sɛ wonim pan sɛ wonni saa adwuma no a patwɔ don't even issue it in the first place. Because na obeha nkrofo uni adwuma no ɛna of course nipa koro no aba hanom sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma na ɔbɛtumi enya bibi ahwɛ ne busuafo na ɔha ne sei unfortunately no it doesn't help with the whole agenda of us trying to portray say we can also do something to help our ebusuafo more back home, and it also doesn't help in terms of the fact say your budget license then it is also going to affect other companies within the sector as well. And see, it's very important say you to me edi sa emamre no so a home office no ede ama based on your license. Nti eno no sa no se unni adwuma na pa cho bebre men koma nkrofo COS bia na asem embeto.
Now, meaning say, questions are made by the out of our way this morning, but because
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
goes on the same trend,
Yeah.
and happen now, because meaning
Yeah.
say, and then you say, can I come as a teacher on
Yeah.
a skilled worker visa to teach in the UK? And
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
yes, I ubi to me about na school
Yeah.
no, I say, bra. Na
Yeah.
yɛde ama wo na wode aba woba a yɛsɛ adwuma ni hɔ ɔmo
Yeah.
a ɔmohwɛ adwuma no bi ma wo ne yɛgya wo sɛ nenam mu kɔpɛ adwuma wokɔ a
Yeah.
yɛse dɛ skill worker visa ɛna wode aba enti yɛntumi guarantee wo full time na
Yeah.
nipa saa ɛdeɛ na wobɛyɛ.
Yeah, it means that whilst the other employer no has you on their system no for that period of time no, so when to me and release with dia, then it means that to me and juma for enye until you are released from almost system not to be able to work with another employer. It means say to me juma you are just stagnant and it is not helpful to stand in pana genuinely no wa backroom ha onim say me pay juma na me pa me busiafo but oh hano because sisi a wode na to contract so untumi emma no ejuma no nso nti eba ne sa na hard drink because saa nipa no nso if they also go and say sɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a ɛnti deɛ me so me report wo sɛnya metumi enya me kwan ba ɛno nso bɛyɛ affect ɔno nso because sɛ edwuma no nni hɔ na ɔmo cancel saa should I say license na ɔmo de
Nonsense
ama employer na ɛno nso bɛyɛ
visa
affect
no
wo employee no because ɔmo agye ne license so nti wo nso wo nkrataa no nso because edwuma no nso ɛnni hɔ no nti also deɛ no will also be cancelled. So it is should I say sort of a domino effect. It will
yeah
affect the employer, it will also affect the employee as well. But me pamucho bebre say munim pa say muni adwuma na menko issue any certificate of sponsorship. Minim say ebi mu ewo ho a business ema omo. Please do not think about the business aspect more than more compliance with the home office. And no is more important than more business na more so when to me and comply with home office regulations any or rules na almost I say ama with dia and their more no if it comes down to it and obviously I've had enough medical reports here then it just affects everybody else. Into me pamcho more and so na at least some person issue certificate of sponsorship and more will be from outside the UK, making sure say mobile to me I comply with all of the home office rules now mode amount.
lawyer asɛm wei deɛ ɛnɛ yɛ deɛ akyire a information a mewɔ fa saa asɛm a yɛreka yi ho no ɛnɛ yɛ mpɔn ɛna adwoa saa abɛtoa ne deɛ so enti memfa wei ntwa toɔ na yɛnkɔ yɛ next point no so sɛ sesei mabɛduru mewɔ kurom ha me employer no
Yeah.
ɔnyɛ adwuma ma me na me nso ɛwɔ sɛ menyɛ biribi yɛ ɛna
Yeah.
matumi sɛ menim sɛ ɔmo yɛ wei no ama wa accommodation ɔmo na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo pɛ accommodation ma wo mɛboa.
That's if they can provide it. Into say Omo eka say because of our business transaction, you ever provided with accommodation, they are ended, that's fine. But it's not a requirement, say someone provided with accommodation.
Nti what they need to provide you is sɛ ɔmbɛnya job ama wo. Nti
Uh-huh.
sɛ wosen adwuma no wobɛnya bi ama me na
Yeah.
maba adwuma no menya bi a accommodation wise and how do I live, how do I pay
Yeah.
my rent, how do
Yeah.
I eat? So
Yeah.
obviously it becomes a problem to the government. and I mentioned
Yeah.
media ban mean benefit.
Yeah.
And the advisor would be my one omaba on skilled worker visa. Sisi ya omunamwa omunya adwuman no. Dien ene also me. Lawyer, Jina Homa. Lawyer,
Okay.
Jina Homa me. Me pacho me mawachi emo wakwaba. Yes, sir.
Yeah. People say we are madam. But now I say 20 years. And I'm going to see man 2.5 years. 2.5 years. Now, we teaching. I'm just trying to find out. Is it likely that he can switch? I say, yeah.
Unfortunately, so what's not happening without Inkrata for 20 years are on to me and yes switch beer because not only Inkrata. The only people who are able to do a switch is Nkofa Ewo Inkrata Omode Etna Ekroma. And no crampo no ye visitor on to me and switch it. Oh yeah, parents of a child student I want to me switch it. Oh ukra omo can say sa short term student visa no nso so saa ontumi switch nti unfortunately obi a woni nkrata de ontumi switch enko saa skilled worker routes.
No, you better say, almost a German
Oma man 2.5 years.
Oh, okay. My man is 2.5 years. So person or switch out over to me switch it if he's able to get a COS to say he's now a teacher. In say no sano, he has to be able to meet certain requirements. Into na can maybe boss so obi a person oba hanum as a teacher in yama almost say obi here. Nti ebi ne sɛ the fact sɛ saa nipa wei ebi a wetumi akyerɛ sɛ he is at an approved skill level nti ɛno no saa no ebi a wayɛ teaching course bi nti wanya ne level 3 anaa level 4 anaasɛ level 5 bi a ɔde tena UK kurom ha. And then he has to get a COS. Into COS no a school no anaasɛ education establishment no ɛna ɛde bɛma no. Nti ɛyɛ certificate of sponsorship to show timer omo de airman no sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma no nti ebi a ɛyɛ 2 years contractor omo de bɛhyɛ saa COS no so sɛ omo ma no 2 years the reference number ɛbɛwɔ so employer no so ɛbɛwɔ so and then they will be able to show say saa nipa wei no nso ayɛ no English nti ɔte borɔfo ɔbɛtumi ate aseɛ ɔbɛtumi atwerɛ ɔbɛtumi akenkan ɛno nso saa no either sɛ ɔwɔ degree anaasɛ watumi ayɛ saa English speaking and listening exams including the reading and the writing ɛno no saa no nso they expect him to do it at a level B2 nti English language appropriate skill level any certificate of sponsorship no are mandatory requirements ɛno no ɛyɛ 50 points in themselves say here 70 points are then they look at the other requirements and no any mandatory but they look at the other requirements because almost share in your to say salary level and I say a teaching job a was occupation list no so and I say well salary level now ubeyano a bia a above 20,000 pounds but you are reaching that job market level into ABI will salary no will not be up to the 26,500 now or more cano, but at least no it is at the job market level now or more no into no sano because it's within the occupation list no so no the teacher job now be no that will grant him an extra 20 points to meet the 70 points now over here to switch from the 2.5 year route no so to the skilled worker route no so.
Right. Can I repeat this again, please? The other person trying to say, if I am American or no, yes, almost now for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, 20 years for now. Previously, now I thought they were not able to switch, but now, no, the child actually saying that it's able to switch and I say, okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's profit without it.
I say, lawyer say, once when you're 2.5 years in a Ukraine, we'll be to switch. We'll make sure say he's meeting the points. and a
Yeah.
point no be niema lawyer aboboso enti ka tren so nko hwehwe sa niema no ready a wo mra ye beboa no switch why nyamishira bye bye yo me ba cho me ma achi e ma wakwa aba e ba jumadi ezo hello ohini lawyer 8 you
Good morning.
Good morning. I just want to think that the naturalization application, now my year of degree certificate, now me was stop copy. My contact in almost to me, order replacement, and it will take up to 8 weeks. But let me just say, soft copy, the home office on Beijing, me was soft copy of the original certificate, or form, so that, but another one, because the idea of in that case, now that we're trying the 8 weeks for the paper one, and another basically soft copy now.
Nowadays it's just scanning of documents. Since it's a soft copy now, wait to me upload the soft copy now, then of course you can upload soft copy no amamu. It's only in rare cases that I've seen that they are requesting for you to post the original to them. But as long as you are able to upload soft copy no, they will accept that as well.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Okay, that's perfect.
ohini yenso ye da wase papa ai aha oba ni ye nya no yi ama wa ukoba bia ye yiwa no lawyer na me busa say in the time no abuatia you but onyame beboa because adwuma na ne ye no lawyer na me busa say ye de me abakuru ha as a skill worker me ba ye no adwuma no ye nya bia ma me
Yeah.
me hwehwɛ no so a ye say ye ntimi mfa me because me di obi license ene ba kurum ha
Yeah.
enti ya ye ho abeka adwa mu sa edien ena yenye.
Okay. In regards to immigration rules, no. So Ubesha said, oh Bahanum as a skilled worker from outside of the UK, there are certain requirements are so meeting. And see, as much as you are meeting some appropriate skill level, COS has been granted, English language test has been met, or salary no is at the appropriate level now almost no. They also need you to prove say Uba hanum dia for the first month no sika ewo wo account mu a ubetumi ede ahwe wo ho. Nti those who are coming from outside the UK, they have that extra requirement. And to say more UK Chrome ha didano. And so they expect say you have to show say you have at least 1,200, I think it's £1,264 to be able to show say for the first month ube maintain ho. Otherwise wo employer na ɔma wo saa COS no de aba no so tumi kyerɛ wɔ wo COS no so sɛ for the first month no ɔno na ɛbɛ maintain wo sɛ wɔntumi ankyerɛ saa deɛ a ɛndeɛ wo sɛ yɛhu wɔ account no mu sɛ woba a wobɛtumi amaintain wo ho nti saa sika no saa 1,264 no sɛ ɛwɔ wɔ account no mu for at least 28 days before a wobɛyɛ application no. Nti sɛ woantumi ankyerɛ sɛ wobɛtumi amaintain wo ho deɛ a ɛndeɛ ɛyɛ sɛ employer no kyerɛ. Nti sɛ ɔmo ma wo visa no anaasɛ ɔmo ma wo nkrataa no a, these are one of the things that they will check before granting you the visa. And it is so for dependents no so. It is over hanum a skilled worker. Na ude wo yere anasa ukunu anasa wo ba anasa wo mba kan ho a, they also have to have a certain level of maintenance they will be able to live on for the month. And see if for instance, me I'm a skilled worker no me say me was 1,264 no. Then it means say me yere na anasa me kunu na me de na eba no. So ono so kyerɛ sɛ ɔno nso ebetumi emiti that maintenance requirement which is I think 300 and something pounds for the month. And then for the child as well, no, it's another 280 something pounds for the month. And so you have to be able to show those maintenance requirements and sana omo edi visa no crampo amount.
Lawyer, Tina
Yeah.
Hoy, meba, and Nadia, topic here would be and some dear chili. Me pacho, me watching, Emma Wakwaba, Eba, it my diesel.
Morning. Yes, sir. Pastor, lawyer, Pastor,
Yeah, Yamia Shere, Papa, lawyer, son, a lawyer, first see shining a son and never dress your media veteran. And easy.
yeah,
And more, what can any papa?
Wait, that's it, baby. I mean, sure.
interrogation now of a year. The same of a different. Nana, the first of the year, not the back. This is what happened in the back of the fact. Another important too. Another information now, Katie, Gatwick, part of the day. As you say, it's what my one is the back. The one of the new job. And you are not useful. For my sister, Gatwick, so directly, ever make Gatwick. You can especially escape people. But so I'm proud of that.
Well, I wouldn't say Gatwick Emojo and I say Heathrow Emojo because at every port and as airports, they have their border force ready to interrogate. Um, you can't pick and choose. So we be less likely to interrogate and answer way be more likely to interrogate. And no, I cannot tell you because I don't work within the border force and answer I don't work within any of those airports. I can't tell you for sure. Say this airports and then be less likely to question or interview you. I know, say, with the border force in general, at all airports, they have that right to stop and question you. It's part of their normal checks at omoye. Into say almost stop na almost person almost bisa when sema ebia nyama aba omo system no so almost win here clarification. And now say it could be that they are just randomly stopping to check say your documents are intact and everything is fine. Inti enono sano whether it's Gatwick or Heathrow or Stansted or Birmingham, they can carry out their checks at any point in time. And see, all I can say is say and then if your sponsor is here in the UK, making sure say so if they need to call on her, then she would have the right answers to give. Into prepare yourself either way. You may not be interviewed, you may be into just bear that in mind.
You know, like, as a person, not what they would say, keep you the match rate. Or but I don't know. So, you see,
Dabi, nia lawyer can no one because eba immigration asem ne port asem ne dia, you cannot really be sure. Yes. And to say adie mienu nia lawyer can adie mienu na me suggest amount. Number one, o prepare yourself. Number two, now the mpabo atato.
Yeah.
Se wuku unyame mfa wo mra asomdwe eno ene be ma bambo no aye secure enti se wuduru ba bi a eye bad kura yesi ha no emu aye din kura unyame de wo be fam ye ngina wo bisa wo
Yeah.
what has enti eye preparation and depending on God me did say e be okay why e be okay pa emre bi na me free Germany na eba na me drew ayana maame na afremi ose memra ena me koye osu ompese omusechi me bag
Yeah.
ena me su sa say I say no problem bag no ni na me wo hona me dey anointing
Okay.
we yi horn no say is it a weapon? I say no, it's a horn. He say what do you use it for? I say for anointing service because we need some software. Can this kill? I say if it is a spiritual war, it can kill, but physical it cannot. Enti onia silent here. Bible na bua why? Nyame nhyira. Bye. Enti she no so ngame. Anopa yi yeni lawyer Eunice na yegusu a ye twetwe enkomo. Anopa ye aha yeshi because asema lawyer dia ba no. Obi lawyer asem we dey yem wie ne na next week yet waso.
Hi.
Aha. Me ba jo me no machi emu akwa ba e ba dwuma die so.
Morning, oh.
Different live now, remain now. But so we B1 now, and yes, obey life you can B1 okay.
Okay, into koye naturalization there, you have to do a level B1 English language test. It is a requirement, say a level B1. And then you also do the life in the UK as well.
But okay, only different one B1 okay.
Patchine, it's a indefinite no so you do level B1.
Only level B1 over here.
Debbie when hear me na obey English no at level B1. Now I sound so your life in the UK no so aka ho.
For indifferent
Patchine. Yes.
Masa, you cannot escape. Mienu ni nyina hu hia. B1 no. Any life in UK no. Ni nyina obe hia. Answer na owo ye nyina. And how they akoji naturalization, how they akoji indefinite leave to remain.
Yeah.
Dabi. Mienu ni nyina hu hia masa. Enti come prepare ya, koko prepare na koye. Open kwa bia so adoji, but lawyer say you can't dodge. Indefinite to remain. We here two ni nyina. Naturalization, we here two ni nyina. Dabi. Lawyer say we here ni nyina. Kwana kusia. Kusia history.
Also so be kwa koye test no.
Aye. Na say lawyer, o hwe ba bi e wo free ba ya. We ba bi o free ba. Ninia, o kwa no feli first man na ma wa ba mu.
Aye.
Persistency. Kosa kosi say ade no betwa. Enti samre no, setam ni nyanso nya hyase na kotrotro. Enti endu setam no be so na bia na nyame ayo adom ne ba ko abu. Wetimi apasi na ko wani.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Lawyer, a bit panicky, you know, a bit fearful.
Yeah, because minim say for years our life in the UK tester because questions are so random, Nincy, you are not sure where it will come from. In say bimu ehun say even though it's only a few questions, 20, I think say 24 questions, no, still na koya ufile into Miss Sanko says it but at least it's £50 and to say English language now 150 no into uti crampa na wasa koye bio obetumi
aye enti I was say amanfo timi shedding the bia massive can say a car by 1 year na we na so a shall na register natural to us and say 1 year ne be so no na onyame aye wadom because who fail first fail second fail third questions you know are possible say the same questions can be repeated. And you know, Shannon, so minia, na kotro, when the usuru be heading to America. Lawyer, not me, we say, what pian simply be so am I kama. But maybe my bet na ha, abro 3 months. A jumani mi nyabi. A bikura betnam 6 months. A jumano omu nyabi. Na say mentimi nso nkɔpa adwuma wɔ baabi enti advice a wode bɛma yɛ no ɛyɛ sɛn because sɛ yɛ no ɛhɔ akɔyɛ channel a ɛhɔ no obiara de ba ɛhɔ no obiara de ba ɔmo ba nso adwuma no ɔmo nya bi na ne asan yɛ yɛ kura ni sɛ ɔmo bɛduru nso a esie ni sɛ adwuma no ɔmo nya bi nti no ɛdan kura nso ɔmo ntumi nya dan ɛna ɔmo ha na bɛyɛ problem lawyer gyina hɔ wa me mepakyɛ mema wakye ɛma wakɔ aba wo ɔdɔ yɛ wu yɛ ho yɛ papapapapa okasa no fam ukunu fun na wawiade yɛ kɔrɔ nana ɛne increase volume no kakra sese deɛ ubam kɔso
naturalization. We submitted application, in last year, 8th November. Up to date, we changing and meaning there's any need to be an answer. No, maybe I can call to at least to find out. Because me 8 months one may quit. And also to maybe someone madam for unfortunately one misplacing the biometric card in the Ghanaian passport. Now acquire new Ghanaian passport, but now or you may so I say the replacement of biometric passport biometric what is the procedure say or request would they need to go through the process and as a new one now the same patch already you paying and person this
I'll start with the last one first. So while you're on the biometric card now, it's all called online on the .gov.uk website. Now call report to say the biometric card no IRA. Once she's reported say IRA no, then she can apply for a replacement biometric card. It is all on the same website. She has to report that is missing or is lost, and then she can apply for a replacement biometric card. And then in terms of the first question, no, now say why your application since November. Dabe now your biometric appointment.
But my biometric name was before the 8th, an email from us submitting the document.
Oh, okay. In the 8th, is when you got acknowledgement letter from the Home Office, say, or more process application, no.
But UK, from the UK, almost take biometrics.
And confirm no biometrics, no UK VCAS.
But I only sending my email, so much submitted my application and the documents and the copy.
Documents. Okay. So usually from the time of the submission, no, almost at some more process or application, no. It is say if you are saying say since November no then you can make a complaint. No, within a 6-month period, if you haven't heard anything from them, they haven't sent anything to you. Over to me, I complaint say usually no me him say within 6 months na say to me a year no and answer de mboye eba but won't say she until na ye complaint senya obehu decision and answer mboye a to me e de amount in terms of application na why the Home Office have a number, but I don't use number no because you can't keep track of it, and you are not sure whether the EBETO system also because it is a call center, it is not the Home Office directly. I would say it's better to go onto the complaints to the Home Office website, make a complaint, and then see what the response will be.
But as you know, just a quick one. Biometric can it be received?
Not necessarily, unless they couldn't take your biometrics. If, for instance, normal to make our fingerprints and not be there, then maybe that would be an issue.
I mean, the replacement of the lost,
Oh, okay, the biometric card. usually if you're able to provide all of the details no more share or application no so they will just replace it. They don't refuse biometric card applications.
Actually, actually, that's me. I mean, so me free some of the
Emo
That
nka wo gyina so kyɛ koraa no magyina dua so kyɛ wɔgye boɔ nti kɔ ne yɛamɔ wo boɔ nyame nhyira wo anɔpa yi wohwɛ wo time wɔ no a 5 minutes past 10 onipa bɛyɛ bi no ama mɛyɛ nyina o 21 days ebi wɔ mu papa anwummerɛ bi ayɛ hyia mu bɔ mpayɛ nti ma mema lɔyɛ yi asɛm nya no ma me na mendwene nkɔ na menkɔ home kakra me guest no so firi Nigeria na aba
wow.
ma me lɔyɛ anwummerɛ ampayɛ bɛdwa o ka kyerɛ wo
Wow.
kurofɔ no
Wow.
kyerɛ hɔ ɛna anwummerɛ bɛyɛ bruda paa lɔyɛ enti mabɛtena meba no ma
Yeah.
application no yɛ makyerɛ sɛ okay mewɔ 1200
Yeah.
metumi abɛtete me ho 1
Yeah.
month meba yi 3 months ni menya
Yeah.
adwuma ebi kura 6 months adwuma no menya
Yeah.
ɛdan ha yi kura ayɛ problem
I have a
enti
problem.
yɛ a yɛte saa yɛabrabɔ no bɛyɛ saa wɔ kurom ha advice ɛna ade bɛma yɛ yɛnyɛ den
I think said this one is the advice I'll give is more directed to employers, no, because of the fact say it will have more of a detrimental effect on employer, no more than employee, Yes, the employee is suffering. Yes, employee, because of contract now, or the now cost on to me and Juma with another employer because ABR term now the man no a year 2 years 3 years into because of that ninty onto me and juma or baby fufrobia to say that term has come to an end and I say employer not releases them from the system not to say that they are no longer working with the company and also sir will also raise questions into it is more of an advice to the employer and I say nimpa now or issue COS no ama sa nkurɔfoɔ yi a ɔmo efiri Ghana anaasɛ amanɔne a ɔmo ba sɛ wo employer no sɛ ɛkɔba ne sɛ saa nipa wei edi yaw na ɔkɔ report wa now it means say not only is your license being taken away because of the fact say when to me and comply with home office for almost regulations and answer almost duties to you as an employer, but it is saying say of course now we are also going to cancel nkurɔfoɔ a wode ɔmo baeɛ nyinaa no ɔmo COS na ɔmo de aba no because sɛ yɛbɛkyɛke wo a wonni adwuma no you gave false information in terms of nkurɔfoɔ a wobɛhia because ebi a woka sɛ medwuma wei no mehia nkurɔfoɔ dodoɔ sɛ to be able to do the work ɛnna ɔmo akɔhwɛ adwuma no wowɔ nkurɔfoɔ bebree a ɔmo yɛ wo system no kyerɛ sɛ ebi a wowɔ 60 employees 60 employees no compared to the number of clients a wowɔ no wonhyɛ da nhia that much nti adɛn nti na wo recruit saa nkurɔfoɔ dodoɔ sei whereas wonni saa adwuma no ɛwɔ hɔ ɛma wɔn and then of course it becomes an issue because ɔmo acancel wo license a ɛbɛyɛ dɛn na watumi aka sɛ ɔmo nsan fa wo license no ɛma wo back because of course you were not able to prove say you have that job or vacancies available at wobɛtumi de sign for no nso aba and then it makes other people who are in the same circumstance as you also have their license cancelled into of course meka during the updates they say when it comes to your recruitment now Ghana no your the red list so just because of the way nkurɔfoɔ yes advertisements are almost nkurɔfoɔ aba hanom as healthcare workers and anaasɛ as carers a ɔmo betumi abɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ UK ha if you are recruiting heavily na wonni adwuma no a you are not only putting yourself in jeopardy, but you are also affecting nkurɔfo a ɔmo ne wo abɛyɛ business a ɔmo hwehwɛ kwan bi so de aboa ɔmo ebusuafoɔ. Nti the business aspect is good, but sɛ wonni adwuma no a wobɛtumi de ama ɔmo a ɔmo bɛtumi nso ayɛ adwuma no a, it could also be another issue because kae sɛ wo se worefa nipa asomasi adwoa na adwoa ɛreba abɛyɛ adwuma, waka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ wobɛtua adwoa ka for that 3-year period. Yɛn nyinaa yɛnim sɛ wowɔ PAYE a ɛwɔ HMRC nsɛm. Nti sɛ wose adwoa ɛyɛ adwuma ama wo for 3 years na HMRC nso ɔmo wɔ records of wo PAYE, ebia wo staff no wotua ɔmo ka, but adwoa deɛ wakɔ report wo. Home office akɔ HMRC nkyɛn, ɔmo check records no with HMRC no, adwoa aketewa biara ɛnni hɔ to show sɛ adwoa yɛtua ne ka 2 months anaasɛ adwoa yɛtua ne ka 6 months anaasɛ adwoa yɛtua ne ka 1 year. Biribiara nni hɔ saa, but wonim sɛ wode adwoa aba. Nti biribi sei sɛ home office ɛbɛbisa wo as employer sɛ okay wose adwoa waba, adwoa yɛ adwuma, adɛn nti na HMRC no ɛntumi ɛmma yɛn ho documents to show sɛ wotua adwoa ka, ɛno nso ɛbɛyɛ asɛm. Nti sɛ wo as employer, sɛ wo sɛ womma obi COS na wobɛtumi ne nipa korɔ no aba kurom ha na wama no adwuma na watumi ayɛ adwuma watua ne ka, then you have to have all these things in place. Sɛnea ɛnkɔyɛ nsensansoɔ ɛmma wo na ɔmo ɛngye wo license nso so ɛmfiri wo nsam. Ɛbɛyɛ better sɛ recruit just enough for deɛ wobɛhia rather than recruiting more because of your business a ɔreyɛ, because ɛno no home office ɛnhwɛ saa, ɔmo bɛhwɛ the fact sɛ wontumi ndi ɔmo mbra no so a wode saa nkurɔfoɔ dodoɔ sei abɛwuram. Nti pamokyɛw bebree woyɛ employer a patwɔ making sure sɛ you don't issue more than you need. And for nkurɔfoɔ na ɔmo abɛka mu na ɔmo nni adwuma no nso, I will say making sure sɛ woanya obi a ɔbɛtumi verify saa company no nso ama wo. Sɛ wowɔ obi te sɛ adamfoɔ ɛwɔ UK ha a, ma ɔmo ncheck company no out just to make sure sɛ company wei ɛyɛ genuine company, ma ɔmo nkɔhwɛ mu, ma ɔmo nkɔhwɛ ɛhɔnom nkɔhwɛ sɛ wei yɛ company a ɔmo bɛtumi agye adi anaasɛ ɛyɛ biribi a ɔmo ɛka kɛkɛ. Let them do a bit of checks before wo so wode wo ho akɔhyɛ mu. Ɛno nso ɛbɛboa.
Lawyer, ɛno ɛna waka no because say ama nkurɔfoɔ bi ne ɔmo abusuafoɔ koraa nkasa. Manso kɛseɛ paa na bɛda hɔ. Ɔmo so amanfoɔ de amanfoɔ ba. Tua sika no nafa yɛbra, yɛba bɛyɛ adwuma ne atua wɔ ebi no ho akɔka adwa mu asese yɛ ne wo kasa yi. Ɛnya asɛm ketewa. So ni sɛ yɛadwuma yi deɛ ɛyɛ a akɔyɛ sɛ mo adwuma. Saa na nkurɔfoɔ ba yɛ report one yɛ report ani. Nti nsɛm no bi wɔ hɔ a na mmeyɛ. Nti ɛnɛ abusuafoɔ nhyɛ no nso sɛnea lawyer abɛka nie. Sponsorship license ne deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ. Ɛyɛ adwuma. But wo bɛyi adwuma no wobɛnya ayɛ. Ɛda hɔ sɛnea wote yɛ no. So wo ba na adwuma no wɔanya anyɛ a, what is the next step? Mɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ lawyer sɛ wo ba na adwuma no wɔanya anyɛ a, bra na bɛhu no. Na yɛntena ase ne yɛnsi nkonnwa. Wɔn kyerɛkyerɛ kwan a wɔbɛfa so. Na wɔn nkɔteki step bi a ɛbɛhaw na ha wɔ adwuma wura no so. Lawyer, wɔn asɛm yi twa to ma yɛ anɔpa yi. Na yɛnsɔre so.
Ade so mbra because menim sɛ ade so ɛwɔ ha nti ma meba ade.
Ɛne wɔ hɔ.
Patrai.
Ɛne fa na brɛ.
Patrai. Nti ma meba ade mbra menim sɛ yɛntumi ankɔmu sɛ na me pɛsɛ bɛyɛ no, but at least ade bɛkyerɛ mu wɔ photocasa no mu na yɛtumi ɛnde wɔ hɔ.
Mate. Ɛne brɛ.
Hello, good morning, Prophet and everyone.
Good morning, Lawyer.
Good morning. I hope you're all well. So I'll be providing a short summary today since time has been well spent. So the topic for today was, can I come as a teacher on a skilled worker visa to teach in the UK? And essentially the answer is yes. So the first thing that we looked at today is how to apply for a sponsorship license as an educational establishment. So first of all, to receive the sponsorship license, you'd have to complete the application form, which can be found on the gov.uk website. And you'd also have to pay for the sponsorship license. So the amount that you pay will depend on the size of your organization. So if, for example, you are a smaller company or a charity, you'd have to pay £536, whilst if you're a larger company, you'd have to pay £1,476. In terms of the decision, it can take roughly 8 weeks to receive a decision on your application. However, there's also an option to essentially get the decision quicker by paying £500, and then you should receive the decision within 10 working days. And once you have the sponsorship license, it will last for 4 years, which means that you can essentially recruit people from outside of the UK, that is, skilled workers, to work within your company. We also looked at the evidence that is required for such an application. So, first of all, as an organization, you have to make sure that you are genuine and that you are trading within the UK. So, in terms of the evidence, you can provide, for example, your VAT certificate, any insurance certificates, or even evidence that you are leasing, for example, a property. So that will just show that you are a genuine organization. And as Lawyer Eunice said, it is important that as an organization, you do not recruit more people than there are available vacancies, because this can basically make the Home Office question whether you are a genuine company. So it's also important to note that the supporting documents have to be uploaded within 5 working days after the application has been submitted. Now, in terms of the requirements for an applicant, a skilled worker. So you have to meet 3 mandatory requirements. First of all, you need a certificate of sponsorship. So that is 20 points, and you would receive the certificate from the establishment, the organization. You will also need the job at an appropriate level. So that is another 20 points. And you also need the English language. You need to meet the English language requirement, which is another 10 points. So either you have to have a degree that was taught in English, whether it's a master's, bachelor's, or PhD, or you need to sit the English language test, and you have to pass it at level B2. Lastly, there is a maintenance requirement for anyone who's coming from outside of the UK. So you have to prove that you have at least £1,264 for the first month to maintain yourself. And the money must be in your account at least 28 days before the application. And if you cannot, prove this, your employer can perhaps, put that in writing in the COS that they will be maintaining you for the first month. So that is just a short summary for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Lawyer Annie. That is very great and very brilliant. We will leave you here and then catch up with you again next week. Lawyer, for when you see chat to na fa address no contact details and to gamai na yenko.
Patrol, that's the same one day, and Brennan so be a kayan home, Yame and Shirao Bibri. Saya and they dream day, you say, BWF Solicitors, a year in Katan, some unqua and ye do home ijuma, and see some more share a lawyer for almost a year, family cases to say child arrangement orders and answer non molestation and answer occupation orders. Patro bebree yɛyɛ ɛno ho adwuma sɛ wohwehwɛ obi a ɔmo dealing with civil litigation matters because ebia only obi $3 months because they were supposed to provide you with service. Wait ya nika ebia over £10,000 and nipa kono enye into wopɛ wo sika back yebetumi so ɛde ɛho adwuma ama wo. And then another thing you're paying Mr. Bernardo Wusu, barrister in Ghana and also a solicitor here in England and Wales, no, also a wills into say open say oh yeah will in regards to ujapadia or na at least wohwehwɛ obi a wɔbɛtumi ne watena ase ahwɛ nneɛma a wɔwɔ ne nkurɔfoɔ a wɔpɛ sɛ wɔde ma wɔn a yɛne nkurɔfoɔ a wɔyɛ saa adwuma no nso ɛbɛne wo tena ase na at least woatumi adraft wo will anaasɛ woatwerɛ wo will no pɛpɛɛpɛ sɛnea at least biribi to wo a wowɔ biribi a wode agya w'abusuafoɔ. BWF Solicitors, yeah, Juma Monday to Fridays from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Into Monday to Fridays from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Opesa ofreya your number near 0208 493 7340 into 0208 493 7340. Ubetumi afrɛ yɛn ebuki consultation. Wopɛ sɛ nso woba yɛ hɔnom ne yɛn ebedi nkitaho nso so a yɛwɔ Seven Sisters, fourth floor of Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road. It's 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so, London. Postcode no N154NP. It's N154NP. Wopɛ sɛ wofrɛ me out of office hours nso so a me number 075 35 81 3910 into 075 35 81 3910. Yame nhyira wo bebree prophet.
Emo lawyer yɛda wase ɛnɛ anɔpa yi aha ɛna yɛde dwumadi no nyinaa bɛsie na ma menkae wo na memmɔ wo nkaeɛ sɛ 21 days fasting and prayer no so yɛgu so papapapapa ɛnɛ yɛ day 4 ɛnti wo a titifirim ɛnɛ yɛ day 4 ɛnti nea aka no bɛdwane yɛ na yɛnwie ɛnɛ yɛbɛ welcome the ministry of Apostle Ijele Onuaya all the way from Nigeria. Ɛnti onyame nka wo ho na onyame enhyɛ wo de nyame yɛ adom adasɛnnɛ me ne lawyer yɛbɛsan bɛhyia sɛ lawyer adasɛnnɛ wobɛba.
Of course.
Yo, that's a me ne lawyer yɛbɛsan abɛhyia ɛwɔ ha pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ na kyerɛ sɛ yɛde dwumadie no nyinaa ahyehyɛ so kama. Yɛfrɛ me prophet Stanley Osebere Osei onyame yɛ adom a anyemere hyia me ɛwɔ Haberdashers Hajam College Macra. Bye bye.
Okay, Millicent Jima. Good morning. Please, if you apply for a fee waiver before your visa expires and the waiver application is refused, does it affect your visa or do you have to renew it right after the decision of the waiver, or you can wait till the 28 days before the expiry date of the visa before you renew? Okay, I think so. You have about 3 questions in one. Let's take the first question first. And so when you fee waiver application, not wo visa no ebewu. Let's say aka wo 2 months answer na wo visa no ebewu. Na okoye fee waiver application na. Then you are telling them that uni sika na ode betua application fee. Into ope say omo make a decision say omo de omo fees no ebechew. It's an affordability test. They are checking to see say sika no wowɔ anaasɛ wonni a wode bɛtua saa application fee any IHS no. Nti if you make that application, they usually give a period of 10 days. Nti sɛ wo fee waiver wayɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo refuse so and see they have refused to give you fee waiver. Almost say, "Who was sika wait to me a day to ya into fetua." Almost by my 10 days, say 10 days way file your application. Otherwise, say once when to me and your application within the 10 days, dear, and the not yeah can I say unkrata no ebia say a wood dear and the a wood cry into 1 year application no in time into that 10 days is very crucial because ebia decision number after 2 months so time no now crata no ewu into say well to me and yet actual application no within the 10 days then it means say you are making your application out of time but so to me a application no within the 10 days of them granting you an answer refusing or fee waiver into usually you have to renew after the decision. Into so what train edit application no akotum dia, then you either wait for them to accept that they will grant you fee waiver no. And I say so omo eba back no mo ka say omo refuse so because omo who say oh sikana obetumi edi etua. Inte no sa no you will make the application after a decision has been made. If you know say who was the kana, then why wait for a decision? Because ebia wo household no enye wan kasa wo ene wo partner ene wo mba wo partner no e wo sika e wo na account no mu. They will say and identity na wo partner no on for application no. So if it is the case say wo sika no, then I will advise say you might as well pay for it before a decision comes because we leave no ebewu abia within the next 28 days. So it will be better for you to pay for it if you know say you have the money to pay for it. Yeah. Nana Bob, I am a Ghanaian. My British wife, who is is of Ghanaian descent, came to marry Mr. and brought me to the UK. Now I have got British citizenship. The marriage has broken down, and I have applied for divorce 4 months now, but no decision yet. I went to Ghana in February, met a new lady, and I want to marry and bring her here. Please, is it possible to contact the family in Ghana to go to the Ghana court and apply for divorce for me because the marriage was done in Ghana? Or do I need to go to Ghana myself and apply for it? Though the UK divorce process is pending, please, will the Home Office accept divorce made in Ghana court so I can marry the new woman? I need advice. Nti sɛ woka sɛ wo yere no a waware no no moyɛ awareɛ no wɔ Ghana nti wopɛ sɛ find out sɛ UK court no anaasɛ UK Home Office no ɔbo ɛbɛ accept saa divorce no a wayɛ wɔ Ghana deɛ a, then yes, they will accept divorce that was done in Ghana as long as you've been able to show, say, it was by a competent authority and you've gone through the court proceedings to be able to get or divorce. No, into say, ebia yankane say, wo awareɛ no na yɛ traditional and that's a customary marriage. Maware no mwegu no wopɛ sɛ woka sɛ because moagu awareɛ no nti mompɛ sɛ home office foɔ no ɛbɛka sɛ aware no na ngu no ansa na wosan akɔware foforɔ nti wopɛ sɛ woyɛ no express ɛwɔ Ghana because wogye di sɛ wowɔ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔwɔ fie a wɔbɛtumi gyina mu ama wo na wɔn ayɛ saa court proceedings divorce ama wo. Nti ɛno no saa no na woka kyerɛ obi ɛwɔ fie sɛ wɔn ngyina mu mma wo, wɔn ngye certificate no ɛfiri high court foɔ no na at least almost several wo with a copy any wo area or UK Chrome ha with a
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.